Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And away we go at the link. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Along the right sideline, there's space. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Has it at the 11. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. Working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Blue, 32. Yellow.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Offense in a hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll throw here on first. It is caught left side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second down pass play coming. Get some space around midfield. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10 now from the 46.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up third and short from the 37.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Let's go now.
It's a third down give to Harvey. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. That one gains 7. And it's going to be first down Miami.
You love a huddle. You really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10.
Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Sends this to the end zone. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins find an answer with their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fields the hard squib kick. He loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted and they took the ball away to boot.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go, set. Right.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Set.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
52, book, ready.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 7-point lead in the first. All right, so this solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
That one splits the uprights, and the Dolphins grow their lead to 8. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19. Ready.
Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. 65. Ready.
Looking in the air here. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's his back. Here's Barkley. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
The give here on 2nd. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Extra DB out there for the Finns. 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
Throw here. 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He's throwing deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him or check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Fields this one at the 3. He doesn't make it far at all. They bottled him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd down, give to Harvey. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
It wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Tight end going in motion here. Quick pass, right side, complete. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Cooper to Jean to return this for the Eagles. And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. This plays a design run. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ready?
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Go! Ready?
Pass play coming here. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. He's going to have them up to that 23. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
First down, around with Barkley. And also Redden just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
And he's going to be brought down up to the 28-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
18, Pioneer. Get it. Cougar, 19. Steady.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment.
On the jump.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready. 70, go.
Trying the right side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for 2.
Let's go now.
Will set up for the
70
2-point
Lions.
conversion.
Warrior 70. Drop 50.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he reaches the end zone to double up to a 7-point lead. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And he's out of bounds at the 16. Going to be a long field ahead for them on this possession.
Ready up.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Cut.
On the draw, they give to Harvey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds the in route complete. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that is a Dolphins first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Set. Ready. 10 flat. 10 cycle. Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got to gain a 6 there. Jair Alexander with the stop. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. From the gun on 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
Come on, set, ready?
They're going to throw for it on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Go! 60!
Now a give running right. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Ready?
He has it on the QB sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. He connects on the extra point try. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the double.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Looking to throw. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Looking for the back that time.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready. Blue, 32. Ready.
One final shot before the half. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This taken from the 12. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
they go really fast. Those 10, 12 minutes fly by. Lots of things are said, but I don't know if in either locker room it was said, hey, let's have a game-changing, defining play. Let's stick this guy, return a fumble for 6. I don't think that was in anybody's conversation.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Shotgun hands off to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense up to the line fast. And bring the tight end left. Second and 10. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down Miami. Back to throw. And he set up the screen here. It's Harvey. Some space inside the 15, and he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Complete on the option, and he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Running right, it's Barkley. Here he goes again. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 3-possession game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming here from the 12. He stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
Here we go. 10 flat. Watch out now. 52.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. They are throwing it again. Gets him on the in route. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. He goes to the hurry up here. Give up the middle to Harvey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Working on first down. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Black, 95.
Brought in right side by Moore. He's across the 20, still going. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the third. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready up.
First and 10 from the 32.
Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Ready, ready.
Throwing it on second down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Down. Blue striker. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Here we go. 45. Right. Hut.
He's going to throw this one. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
Black 40.
From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
30.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. That's a solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. The Eagles into the nickel, third down coming.
Set, hut. 52 blue.
Here he goes, third and long. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Ready. Liking 18.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Looking quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster.
Devontae Smith, incomplete. Brings up third down and 4.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready.
Back to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll throw for it. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving. First down from the 42.
Come on.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Second down pass play coming. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
This is caught inside the 15. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
And off headed right, Barkley. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Go! 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Go!
Handoff now to the receiver. They're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. So after the play, we have the trainers headed out. Looks like a member of the Dolphins out there is in some discomfort. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go, here we go. 7 Pirates.
Here's a throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. A very short kick here from the right hash. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40.
Set, hut, ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 41.
Throwing now off the play action. Buying some time right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point in the game, Kate, where I've got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
33. Yep.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chain. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Ready.
Desperation time here. He throws a bullet deep to the... Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Kicked out by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Going deep here for the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up 4th down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. a bit from midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up second and a yard.
Looking for a pass on second and short. It's his running back. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's good.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Receiver in motion. He's headed right.
Ready?
Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
All right, following the incompletion. Here's second down.
Let's go now. 45. Set.
Sticking to the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want to throw it into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Dolphins trailing by 13. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Set.
4th down, pass coming. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now within 1 score in the 4th. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Dolphins get it back to within 6.
48. Dolphins 42. Jody Sly set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Alexander on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Ready?
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready?
Going wide receiver run to start this series. There he goes, right sideline. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Yeah, when you got a game changer as a wide receiver, you want to get the ball in his hands any way you can. And I love that call. Right, we see it all the time on bubbles and quick little receptions. But put the ball in his hands as a runner, and this dude's dynamic.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. Barkley will not get past the line. He's held on by the 4.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They're going to try to run it in. Barkley. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it fourth and goal. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Elliott connects there. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Black ultra. Hut, hut. Claws red. Ready.
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down.
Ready, set.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be down by contact, so now our attention turns to the flag on the play. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul.
Here we go. Black 40. Set.
He's going to throw it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal.
Ready. Red, yellow. Ready.
They are throwing it again. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And
he's got it in the end zone. The conversion is good. They're back within a single point here in the fourth. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Space on the right, and he's got room. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead to 7. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So beneath the chorus of fly, Eagles fly. It's a win for the Eagles. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us?
All of us. Indeed, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and then they felt in every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and then you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. Pick your me, click. What's up, Boney? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers.